Welcome back, America. It's Thursday. That means my friend Salena Zito joins me from Yinzerland. Salena, the baseball season gets underway. Are you at all hopeful for the Pirates?
No, I mean, they break my heart. And they've broken my heart. There was like a little bit in 2013, but it's gone.
Yeah. I was just want to make sure that you've got level expectations with reality.
Yeah,
our friend Carl is always excited in April, and he's always crushed by May. So I just wanted to make sure you're level-headed about that. How about the quarterback situation in Pittsburgh?
Who is it now?
There isn't anyone. There's nobody. It's Russell Wilson went to the Giants. Justin Fields went somewhere. Kenny Pickett's with the Browns. I guess you're drafting a quarterback, but you don't draft till late. I really don't know what you're planning. So you've got a pretty dismal sports thing. Sully, let me get serious. I do not know the NPR station in Pittsburgh. Do you know the NPR station in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, WESA.
Ever do any work for them?
No, I mean, they've interviewed me, but when my last book came out, but that's it.
See, in most markets, the local NPR affiliate will have a commentator or two or three or four that will do local commentary. That's never been you?
Oh, no, they would not have me. That station is left of left.
Now, this is the point I'm getting to. I have been playing Catherine Maher's testimony from yesterday. I played it yesterday. I played it today. I talked about it with Michael Duncan from Ruthless. She's not a bug. She's a feature. That's a hard left organization. I just wanted to make, even in Pittsburgh, NPR in Pittsburgh is hard left?
Oh, very much so. I think they would say that proudly. I mean, I think they would say that proudly.
Okay, so why are we giving them money? I mean, I don't mind hard left outlets. There are lots of hard left outlets in the world. But you and I have been in this business a while. We've written for everyone. We've worked for everyone. I actually worked for PBS for 10 years in L.A. I was their token conservative. But why are we still doing this? NPR is a product of the 60s. Why are we giving them any money?
Well, it makes no sense, right? If it was really good storytelling, right, and very good reporting and brought you something new, I could understand that. But I don't understand why we are funding a news organization, period. I would feel that way if it was a conservative one or down the middle one. It's an antiquated approach, and I don't, what's the mission statement? Why are we doing it?
I will give them credit. They have superb production values. In other words,
yes.
When they go in and out of break and they play their classical music, they've got people with wonderful pipes. My radio friend, Steve Inskeep, is a fabulous guy and a great writer. I think he's their public-facing normal person. But generally speaking, they're just hard left. And, Pennsylvania is a purple state. It goes both ways. You would think that the public broadcast station in Pittsburgh would reflect Pittsburgh. And Pittsburgh might have a lot of Democrats in it, but they're not left-wing Democrats.
Well, the city of Pittsburgh now is. We have a hard left mayor. We have a hard left county executive. We have Summer Lee as our congresswoman.
You're right.
But those, let's parse that a little bit. Those elections are always decided in a primary. And who shows up in the primary? The hardest left. Because we don't have a robust Republican running against any of those entities. So that's why they're hard left. I think all three of them have got their start or were endorsed by the DSA, the Democratic Socialist of America.
Okay, that brings me to my major point. When Catherine Maher testified yesterday, she was revealed to be kind of radical by virtue of what she posted on X when X was Twitter. I don't think she's an outlier. I think the Democratic Party has moved significantly to the left, so much so that John Fetterman seems normal. I mean, John Fetterman is sort of an old school Democrat, and Josh Shapiro's an old school Democrat. But they're it. I don't know many other Democrats who are in their lane, are there?
There's not many. those are the first two that I can think off the top of my head. There's a couple state legislators, a couple state senators, but even today, I'm writing about this right now. There's a state senator who represents working class Pittsburgh and some of the suburbs where my parents live. And she went on about girls are just as strong and capable and can compete with women. I'm paraphrasing here in sports. Now, that's being captured by an ideology, right? And that's the problem with this party. And if you step outside of it, you're protested or you're ostracized or you just don't move forward in a general election or in a higher office. And that's the problem with the Fettermans and Shapiros going forward. You can't be normal and go to the next level when running for office.
Now, Governor Shapiro will be up for re-election in 26. Do you expect that he will draw a primary challenger from the left? Because he's awfully normal.
Oh, I mean, I would be surprised if he doesn't.
And if he does, will the normal Democrats turn out and support him? Because he's a strong supporter of Israel. And the DSA is not. And if the DSA is becoming the Democratic Party of Pennsylvania, they're not going to like Josh Shapiro.
No, they're not going to like Josh Shapiro. They don't like Josh Shapiro. They don't like John Fetterman. Could they? I mean, Shapiro would be a formidable person to run against in a primary. I want to see normal Democrats be successful because that healthy, robust debate between ideas with Republicans is healthy and good for our country. And so I hope that doesn't happen. But everything is within the realm of possibility. I mean, you forget that John Fetterman challenged in a primary a sitting lieutenant governor in 2020 and won.
Because people thought he was farther to the left than he turned out to be, right?
Oh, yeah. He's much more. Look, John Fetterman has always been the bane of the existence of the establishment of the party. He's also the bane of the existence of the far left of the party. He is his own man, always has been, and he's not going to change.
It's going to be very interesting to me. Is there a normal Republican running against Shapiro? I don't follow Pennsylvania politics close enough. I got less than it.
Nobody has announced yet. I
Is
would
there
keep
any?
my eye on Dan Muser, the congressman. I would keep my eye on him. He might be someone that could challenge Shapiro and give him a run for his money for Republican. But I don't know that he gives up his House seat. He's really risen up in within the House leadership, and I don't know that he would give that up.
But to put a period on this, you've never been asked by the NPR station to opine in an editorial fashion on a regular basis.
No.
I rest my case. Salena Zito is like the most normal American in America, and that's why she writes for the Washington Post, the New York Post, the Washington Examiner, and everybody else, and why her books sell and why her new book, Butler, is going to be a bestseller. Don't go anywhere, America. Thank you, Salena. I'll be right back.
Thank you.